Welcome to this week's edition of the ATN Weekly News Roundup. I am Favor Aham, bringing you the top stories that shaped the world, Africa, and Nigeria. Beginning with the headlines. Kennedy Center to be renamed Trump Kennedy Center. United States approves $11 billion arms sales package to Taiwan. President Trump promises $1,776 warrior dividend for troops. New York City Mayor-elect Mamdani visits Chabad leader's grave. ECOWAS threatens sanctions over Guinea-Bissau coup. Dangote Group appoints Dr. Mahmoud Hassan as Group Chief Economist. Anthony Joshua knocks out Jake Paul in Miami bout. Now the news in detail. In the United States, the White House announced that the Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts will be renamed the Trump Kennedy Center. The Board of Trustees reportedly voted unanimously in support of the change, with Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt praising President Donald Trump's unbelievable work in saving the building. Leavitt hailed the partnership as a historic collaboration that promises to elevate the center to new levels of success and grandeur, a move that has sparked widespread debate over the intersection of politics and the arts. Meanwhile, Washington approved an $11.1 billion arms sales package to Taiwan, marking one of the largest U.S. weapons deals to the self-governed island. The agreement includes 82 high-mobility artillery rocket systems, 420 Army tactical missile systems, 60 self-propelled howitzers, and drones valued at over $1 billion. Analysts note that the sale mirrors previous U.S. support to Ukraine in defending against aerial attacks and is likely to escalate tensions with Beijing, which views Taiwan as part of its territory. Moving on, President Trump also announced a one-time $1,776 payment for U.S. service members, dubbed the Warrior Dividend. Framed as both a financial boost and a symbolic gesture tied to the nation's founding, the initiative immediately raised questions about eligibility, timing, taxation, and interactions with existing military pay and benefits. Trump described it as a reward for the country's armed forces, declaring that nobody deserves it more than the military. In New York, Mayor-elect Zoran Mamdani visited the gravesite of the late Chabad Lubavitch movement leader Yakov Berman. In a gesture of respect following the deadly Hanukkah shooting in Sydney, Australia, the pilgrimage, increasingly frequented by politicians, underscores the growing role of faith-based diplomacy in U.S. municipal politics. Mamdani's visit, though private, was coordinated with Chabad representatives and took place shortly after the tragedy that claimed 15 lives abroad. Now on to news coming in from Africa and Nigeria, beginning from West Africa, where the Economic Community of West African States ECOWAS has warned of targeted sanctions in response to the recent coup in Guinea-Bissau. ECOWAS President Omar Touré announced that any individuals or groups obstructing democratic transitions would face restrictions. The announcement came during the bloc's 68th ordinary session in Abuja, where regional leaders also discussed coups in Benin, reaffirming ECOWAS's commitment to safeguarding governance in the sub-region. Back in Nigeria, Dangote Industries Limited strengthened its economic advisory team with the appointment of Dr. Mahmoud Hassan, former central bank director, as group chief economist. Dr. Hassan will provide strategic guidance on macroeconomic trends, policy developments, and data-driven decision-making across the conglomerate, reporting directly to Group President Aliko Dangote. Analysts view the move as an effort to navigate domestic and international market uncertainties while enhancing the company's economic planning capabilities. Now on to news coming in from the sports scene. Former world heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua defeated YouTuber turned boxer Jake Paul in a 6-round bout held at Miami's Kaseya Center. The fight, backed by Netflix and reportedly splitting a $184 million purse between the competitors, reignited debate over class and safety in celebrity boxing. While Joshua secured a decisive knockout, critics questioned the ethical implications of pitting a professional athlete against an influencer with a starkly different experience level. Now, that's it on this week's News Roundup. Join us again next weekend for the top stories shaping the world, Africa, and Nigeria. I am Favor Aham. Thanks for watching.